What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I want to talk about how the narcissist wants you to feel after you have went no contact, or either after they went no contact. The narcissist wants you to feel guilty. They want you to feel like you have done something wrong and you should be punished for it. They also want you to run behind them because they can't stand to see you at peace, because they don't know what it feels like to have peace of mind. And that's one of the the greatest things about going no contact with a narcissist. You start to feel like a burden's been lifted off of your shoulders. You start to feel free and able to just just not feel like so much is expected of you. You feel that you just feel that freeness and of not having to always, like answer to every little thing you do, or not having to follow the lead of someone else. You start to feel it, and it's a good feeling. At first, it's a little weird, and a lot of times we start to even question, our own decisions as far as, did you do the right thing by cutting off the narcissist? But as time goes by, we'll get used to it, and we will start to realize that, that the life that awaits us is way much better than what we have escaped. So narcissists, they can't stand to see you at peace. Again, they want you to feel guilty. They turn their back on you. They smear your name. That's why they do all that stuff, because they want you to feel some type of way. And this other thing that I noticed that they do, and I deal with this at work a lot, it's like the narcissists, when they are away, it's like people, they start to notice that, well, the person is not as bad as the narc has made them out to be. But when a narcissist comes back around, the person, it's like they know to run back into the company of the narc and forget that, they ever held a conversation with you. Because if the narcissist finds this out, then most likely the narcissist is gonna go silent on the supply. So they don't want their supply to get acquainted with the old supply, or they're gonna face punishment. I noticed that. And I noticed that a lot of times the new supply, they want to get information from you, but they don't really know how to go about asking you, because the narcissists, they do this thing, whereas they tell you all these bad things that someone has said about you because they want you to go against the person. But when the person is like, when the new supply is like, well, what, like, like, why are they saying all these things about me? Well, I'm gonna go and ask them about it and stuff like that. When the new supply wants to question it or confront the old supply, the narcissist will, like, step in the way and tell them, just let it go. Don't even worry about it. They're not even worth it. That's how the narcissists play mind games with the new supply. But the new supply, like, in the back of their mind, they kind of feel like maybe some of the things are just, I don't know, it just don't sound right. It just don't seem like this person said all these things about me. It just don't seem like, they would feel this way about me, because when, like, we work so well together, we hold good conversations together. So why would they hate me so much? And so the new supply will start to question all the things that the old supply said. The reason why, the narcissists, they play these mind games, again, because they want you to feel guilty. They want you to feel punishment. They want you to feel regret that you ever turned your back on them. And like I mentioned in another video, it's like you'll constantly be defending yourself if you, attempt to just let the narcissist know, like, look, I know what you're doing and you need to stop. Because they will even lie. They'll lie on top of a lie. I've had this happen to me before. They will lie so much as to, like, they believe their own lies. They're just that delusional. They will say things like, you said it. You know what you did. And they know, and sometimes they will look you straight in the eye and lie to you. They will lie to you directly in your face with these false rumors that they created in order just to make you look like a bad person. They will do anything they can, you know, to try to destroy you because you got away from them. And this is just something to look out for when you're dealing with a narcissist, especially in my situation at work. I've been dealing with it for years. Now, it hasn't been as bad because it's like she's kind of worn herself out with everything that she's done in the past, trying to destroy me. It's like she's ruined her credibility as far as, ruining my name. Like, it just doesn't stick anymore. Because when she was away for a long period of time, people seen a different side of the story that she told. But at the same time, it's when she's around, the only way she gets to keep the supply is by buying friendship, by, just constantly treating them to different things. And it can be some of the most immature things to say that she is a adult in her mid 50s. It's like she's very irresponsible, and at the same time, it's just like she acts like a teenager, like she have a mind of a child, of a school age girl, like of a high school girl, because they're so irresponsible. They refuse to take care of what they need to take care of in their own lives. Like, they just refuse to be held accountable for being a responsible adult. They don't want the title, They want anything that's going to make them look good. But as far as like really, really taking care of business, that's just the department they lack in. They don't have it in them. They refuse to do it. They feel entitled. And her car broke down months ago and it's fixable. But will she put the money on it that's worth the repair? Like, no. She'd rather the car just sit up, and she will borrow other people's cars. And of course, there's a price, there's a give and take thing that goes along with it. It's like these people who cars she's borrowing, they're doing something for her now because of what she did in the past. Because with the narcissist is always, I owe you. You owe me. Now you owe me. And people will really, they'll really start to believe that, well, the least I can do is that. Like, that's a major thing to loan someone a car. Like, that's just how irresponsible the narcissist is. They don't care about the fact that you're putting people in a difficult position by them loaning you their car. You shouldn't even want to borrow someone else's car. You should want to take care of your own business and get your own darn car fixed to drive to work or wherever. But she don't think that way. Because again, it goes back to, well, you owe me. So I'm pretty sure the person whose car she's borrowing right now is something she's holding over their head in order for them to give her their car keys. It's just crazy. That's how they think. But that's what they want you to feel. They want you to feel guilt. And they don't want you to, they don't want you to defend yourself. Because 9 times out of 10, they know that you're just not really going to get anywhere with it. So that's why it makes it look, they can make it look believable with other people. They really have people fooled to believe that you were just this horrible person all the while that they were dealing with you. And narcissists, they cannot stand your peace. They're very immature people. They make noise, distract you, anything to take your mind off being at peace. And they do this all the time. Anything just to disrupt, the moment of silence. They cannot stand it. They have to hear some type of noise to kind of fade out, all the voices in their head, all of, just what's driving them insane. And again, it's like they will borrow, like they say, borrow from Peter to pay Paul. That's what the narcissists live by. And they use other people's belongings to impress other people and to, give off this fake image, like if it's something that they've accomplished. She uses someone else's car to come to work. Like, so how long is you going to do this? For as long as the supplier allows it. Narcissists, they do not care how it makes them look. As long as they feel like they're impressing somebody, they're getting somewhere. She uses someone's car to come to work. And she also, like other people at work who doesn't have a ride home from work, she's offering to take them home. So it's like, okay, I'm doing this for you, but trust and believe it's something in it for her. On the flip side, now they owe her something. And the cycle just continues with the narcissist. Just the same old cycle of repeated pattern of, just unstableness with these people. So that's pretty much all I want to talk about today. Just some things that I've been noticing, how it all kind of goes together as far as their plan to get you back, because they want you to feel like they're not thinking about you. And they are. I still see the narc peeking at me. The narc still, looks for me. I can go in different rooms and I will actually see her, pacing all around the workplace looking for me and peeking in rooms. And it's like when she finally see me, she can't stop coming there like, you have no reason to be in this empty room. I made sure that I found a place sacred enough just for me to be at peace and do my work and not have to deal with all that. And no matter what, she's going to find some reason to step foot in that room, just to be in my presence, just to let me know I'm still here, because they hate to see you at peace. And they want you to feel bad because you cut them off. But I could never feel bad for cutting off a toxic person. I feel good about it. I feel free. I'm at peace with it. And that's really that. So thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll talk to you soon.